So further to this topic of arguments that have been refuted or asked and answered that continue to be used that really should die a nice death so that we can move on in the discussion. I was watching the God Debate 2 with FSX23 and David, and in part 8 they start discussing the existential questions, personal existential questions. And for me, this falls into the realm of absurdity. You know, Cy ten Bruggencate likes to talk about arguments that have been reduced to absurdity. I can't think of much more absurd than the personal existential question. I'll play you a small clip.
To account for existence, which you have failed to do.
We've done it.
You keep on saying existence exists.
Which is
I know I exist because I exist.
No, I know I exist because I'm able to think about my existence. And the fact that
okay, but you know that you're thinking is because you exist. So that's a circular argument.
No, because I understand the...
So, yeah, okay, the phrase itself might be circular. Technical, it might be a circular argument, but of course it's not circular because it's self-affirming. You can't ponder your existence without existing. Now, of course, why are we talking about this at all? Well, we're talking about this because as part of the presuppositional apologetic argument, it's important for the theist to disarm any knowledge claims of his opponent. And so if he's lucky, his opponent will be way too honest but not real accurate and say, I could be wrong about everything I claim to know. I don't agree with that stance. I think it is an attempt to be honest, but it's not accurate at all. If he's not lucky, his opponent is going to say, yeah, I know some things. And he'll say, well, what do you know? And he'll say, well, for instance, cogito ergo sum, I think therefore I am, I know I exist. Well, that's a problem for the theist because it is self-affirming, and so he's got to find a way to somehow hatchet that up. And so there have been some really lame attempts. I think it's ridiculous in 2013 that we can actually be questioning our own existence. I think that question's time has come and gone. But again, the only reason that we're discussing it at all is because it's an important part of the presuppositional apologetic argument. Now, Cy likes to quote, I can't remember if it's Bertrand Russell, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong there, but who actually said, well, cogito ergo sum is a flawed argument because it assumes, it assumes the I in the first place. And he likes to say, well, the closest thing that you could get to then is that there is thinking going on. Well, nobody seems to have brought that up, but that's an equal problem for the theist when it comes to knowledge claims, right? They say, well, I think therefore I am, or just, what do you know for sure? Well, I know there's thinking going on. Well, how do you know that? Well, because, I can detect it. It goes on from there. It doesn't help their case any, but they're so focused on destroying that argument in and of itself, they haven't thought about the consequences of it, is that it actually just affirms a knowledge claim. Anyway, like I said, I can't believe in 2013 that we're still arguing about whether or not we exist, but it's an argument that needs to go away. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.